What's up, everyone? Adam here, representing Yackleberry on YouTube, and happy St. Patrick's Month to you. Today we're going to talk about the Sven saw, S-V-E-N saw. Now, some of you guys may have watched my last video where I talked about having to use the Bako Laplander, and I wanted something a little bit bigger, and I talked about picking up this guy. This is a foldable bow saw. So probably many of you guys have a bow saw in your garage, but this is one that you can actually take with you, pack in your yak very easily, and you have a bigger saw when you're out trying to process wood. Let's take a look at it. Now actually this Sven saw is made in the USA, and it actually uses a Swedish steel blade that you can pick up. I think you can buy extra ones on Amazon. But it starts off where you have to remove the wing nut from the bottom here. You want to try not to lose that. You may even want to pick up a second one, so if you do happen to drop one in the field or something like that, you'll have yourself a backup. And then what happens is you just draw it out like this, and the blade is actually tucked into the inner part of that section right there. So when you pack it up, there's actually no blade that's going to cut you or maybe dig into the side of your boat, or if you put it in a backpack, it's not going to scratch up your backpack. So now how you put this together is the open square part here, you'll actually stick this part into, like that. And then the bolted part is going to go in the part that has the hole. So actually end up having to work that in. You may have to pull out the silver bar a little bit. Put this guy in. He'll drop through a little bit. And that's where you're going to reattach your wing nut. Let me turn it sideways here so I can reattach my wing nut a little bit easier. There we go. And then you're just going to want to tighten it to whatever you feel is nice and tight on the blade. It actually has a nice little slit cut there where your blade can actually go in there, so you can tighten it a little bit. And you may end up wanting to hold your blade because sometimes it likes to rotate here. When I'm turning this screw, it wants to turn that blade over like that, so you might end up wanting to hold on to it and then tighten it. And then once she's tightened, looks like this guy right here. Now a lot of people say that the limiting part of this saw is that you only have this section, you can only cut wood this big. Well, that's not necessarily true, because if you think about it, you only need to get through a chunk of the wood, slice in a chunk of the wood, and then you can end up breaking it off over another piece. So it's not completely limited by this area right here. So now I'm actually going to give you a demonstration, as if you don't know how to use a bow saw, but people like to see it in action, we'll cut through a little piece of wood. Now this isn't actually a huge piece of wood, but you may end up cutting some of these when you're out, like you know, processing firewood and stuff. These little hairs are getting on out. Processing firewood, which you may end up cutting more, but just to kind of show you, this is how you end up holding it at the bottom. Obviously you can hold it here, but in the picture, I believe they hold it here from the bottom. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. There we go. Nothing special. Obviously it's going to cut the lumber and the wood and stuff, but even if you had a bigger piece, like I said, you wouldn't have to cut through it very much before you end up just having to stomp it off on another piece of wood. So now cutting through that was kind of a breeze. The handle part of this is very comfortable. It's rounded here on the front and back, but I think it fits in the palm of your hand quite easily. And if you had to, you could even hold onto this top part if you had somebody holding the wood for you. But I think it's so easy to use, in fact, that I'm going to let my daughter Josie give it a shot.
I'm Josie and I'm 14, and this is the first time I've used the saw, and I'm going to put a whooping on this piece of wood. Okay, so how do I hold it?
You're going to want to hold down firm right there, yep.
Right.
And you're going to want to start off slow with a pullback until you get your line built. Once you feel it digging in and stuff, let her have it.
Okay.
Long strokes. You know, stop right there. Couldn't take your saw. Here's a good place to show people, if this was a bigger piece of log, you could very easily, as if people didn't know this, set it over another one And Josie, give that a stomp. And there you go.
Whoa.
There we go. Took a little bit, we got her off. That's basically what you do with a bigger piece. So you're not super limited to just the diameter in here. You can still go bigger pieces of wood. So guys, that's all I've got. This is the Sven saw. This is actually the 21 inch. They have a 21 inch model and then they have a 15 inch model. I chose to go with the bigger one because, well, it's very packable. Now before I end this, I actually want to show you how you fold this back down. The only thing you gotta do is take off this wing nut. You're gonna draw that rod out and the silver part out. We'll lay this red one down. Then this blade just tucks right back in there nicely. Hold that in there. You're gonna put the square part up. Drop the bolt down there, all the way in until the bolt sticks out the bottom a little bit. And then you're just going to thread the wing nut back on. And this actually holds it so it doesn't come out. So once this guy's threaded on like this, okay, it's not going to come out that way. It's not going to come out that way. The blade is held inside here, so it's not going to cut nothing. You can end up putting it in your kayak and calling it good. So guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like these type of videos, you like watching people go kayak camping, having a good time, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like it, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys. All right, here we go. What's everybody doing? What's up, everyone? Adam here representing Yackleberry on YouTube. And happy, what is it? What holiday is it? Happy St. Patrick's month to you.